Okay, in this video we've already looked at St. Thomas Aquinas, and an older version of the cosmological argument is the Kalam argument, and I've seen quite several videos on this, and they're at a higher level, but they don't look at the more simplified argument, so I'm going to have a look at it here. Okay, the original argument was developed by, from what I can understand, two people, Kindai, sorry if either of these are pronounced wrong, and Al-Ghazali, and these were ancient. These were from a very long time ago, and so a long time before St. Thomas Aquinas. However, the argument has been adapted slightly for a more modern society by a man named William Lane Craig. And so I'm going to have a look at the basic understanding of these arguments. So I've got a bullet point understanding of this, so hopefully it should be quite easy to understand. Okay, it comes in two main parts. So this is the first part. The present would not exist in an infinite universe because successive additions cannot be made to an infinite. I think this means that if you've got an infinite line, you can't add on to something that's already infinite because it just goes on forever. You can't add things onto it. So if you've got a straight line, that goes on forever, there can be nothing added to it. Okay. The present does exist as a result of a chronological series of events. The universe must be finite. A finite universe must have a beginning. Whatever had a beginning must have a cause, as things do not cause themselves. Therefore the universe must have a first cause. This first cause was God. The first part attempts to prove that there was a beginning and a cause to the universe. The second part of the argument attempts to prove that this cause was God. So here it is. If the universe had a beginning, then it was either caused or uncaused. It was either a natural occurrence or a choice made to bring the universe into being. The rules of nature did not exist before the beginning of the universe, so the universe could not come about by natural causes. If the universe began to exist, and if the universe is caused, then the cause of the universe must be a personal being who freely chose to create the universe, and this they call God. So that's basically what my understanding of the Kalam argument. And personally, I've never quite understood the whole the argument to do with time and the infinite time idea. A way I understand it, he's saying that you can't add additional days onto an infinite line, and so there can't be a tomorrow and a tomorrow and a tomorrow. I've done another video as a response to someone else who's attempted to explain the Kalam argument, and in that one, once again, I've said I don't quite understand how this works. In my opinion, couldn't you simply be on that line and say it was a road, an infinite road? You could be driving on that road. You don't actually have to be adding new bits onto the road to continue. This is I'm going to have a look at the negative arguments later, so I'm going to look at some other people's arguments and not just my own. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to start looking at the negative points for both of these arguments, both those of philosophers that are published and do exist, and then some opinions of my own which I feel are important and relevant, and hopefully are an interesting insight. Okay, thank you for watching this Kalam argument. Far shorter video than normal.